This week's Parsha, which opens the fourth book of the Torah, Bamidbar, is referred to in the Talmud as the Book of Numbers, as one of its major themes is the census of the Jewish people. It opens with God's commandment to Moses and his brother Aaron to go ahead and conduct a counting of the Jewish people. Now, this was no ordinary census taking like the ones conducted every 10 years in countries around the world. Moses and Aaron did not merely send out officials to visit each residence to properly record and document the exact number of occupants. In our case, the members of each of the 12 tribes of Israel individually passed before Moses and Aaron to be identified and counted as part of the Jewish nation. What was the reason for the census? The Midrash gives us an answer. Because of God's deep love for his people, he counts them at every hour. Which indeed was the case, as this was not the only time the Jews were counted. Throughout their travels in the desert, there were numerous times when a census was taken of the Jewish people. The question that begs to be asked, though, is this: does God not know how many members there are, in fact, in the Jewish nation? Does God, the creator of heaven and earth, who is absolutely omniscient, who knows all matters in our universe, both large and small, need to count the Jews to determine their actual population? Someone, for example, who has a growing collection of rare stamps or valuable coins will count them often to see how many he has. But what is the point of God asking Moses and Aaron to determine their numbers if it's something which he already knows? Wouldn't it be more sensible, not to mention less time-consuming, for God to simply tell Moses their actual number? Hasidism explains that when a count is made of a variety of different items, it creates a uniformity among the many disparate objects. Stamps that are both large and small, old and new, in perfect condition or in disrepair, are all included and all have an equal place in the collection. God commanded that the Jewish people be counted to show us how each and every individual, man or woman, rich or poor, learned or ignorant, are all equal members of the Jewish nation. The greatest scholar does not count as more than one, and the lowliest simpleton is not less than one. All are equally important as members of the Jewish nation. The census of the Jewish people was not predicated on the specific qualities of each individual, but rather on the essential quality of the Jew, on the spark of godliness, the quintessence that burns within, the inestimable quality that is shared equally by each individual member of the Jewish people. This week, as we approach the upcoming holiday of Shavuot, where our ancestors pledged their commitment while gathered around the mountain with unparalleled unity, so too each and every one of us must recognize our important role in recommitting ourselves to the Torah, to follow its laws and study its eternal wisdom, bringing its application into our daily lives. I am Rabbi Benny Rappaport, and thank you for watching.